Hello again. We are moving on to the second lesson in this unit. This is lesson 5.2 on a special notation for sets called set builder notation. So let's begin. The notation looks like this, and let me explain each part of it. P would equal the set of all x's such that vertical bar means such that, -1 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 3, and x is an element of the set of integers. So that's kind of how you read one of those set notations. All right? And it does include -1 and it does include 3. Okay? So another way of saying that is P is the set of numbers -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now why wouldn't you say that in the first place? I suppose you could, but then once you talk about real numbers within an interval, it gets a little more complicated. Now we talk about NP. NP is the number of elements that P actually has, and that's 5 because P has those 5 elements that we just listed. Okay. Now let's look at another example. Q is the set of all x's such that 0 is less than or equal to x is less than 4, and x is an element of the set of real numbers. That's how you would say that. Okay? So we are including 0 in our set of real numbers and everything after it up to, but not including 4. So that's the set of numbers that we're dealing with. We can show it on a number line like that with a solid dot over the 0 and a hollow dot over the 4. And the number of elements in Q, n of Q, is going to be infinity because the number of real numbers between 0 and 4, even if we're including 0 and not including 4, that's an infinite number of numbers. So we say that n of Q is infinity because there's an infinite number of numbers. So that's kind of a look at that notation. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you tomorrow.